Breaking free. The truth about nicotine. Breaking free from nicotine starts with understanding the truth. Thanks for joining us. Did you know that every 6 seconds, someone dies from smoking? That's over 10,000 lives lost every single day, like losing a packed stadium, day after day. But here's what matters most. You have the power to change your story. I'll show you what nicotine really does inside your body, how it hijacks your brain, and why knowing this changes everything. What happens in the first 10 seconds is powerful. You take a puff. Within 10 seconds, faster than tying your shoe, nicotine races from your lungs to your brain. But first, it hits your adrenal glands, flooding you with adrenaline. Your heart races, breathing changes. That's the buzz. Nicotine is like a master key, picking locks in your brain meant for acetylcholine, a natural chemical that keeps you alert, focused, and emotionally regulated. Acetylcholine helps you form memories, move your muscles, digest food, and even produce tears and saliva. But nicotine barges in, pushes acetylcholine aside, and tricks your brain into releasing dopamine. It hijacks systems meant for balance and repair, leaving behind a trail of disruption that feels like relief but isn't. Dopamine is your reward chemical, the voice saying "I need this now." That's why one puff can wake up cravings after weeks smoke-free. It's not weakness, it's biology. The big lie behind smoking is simple but powerful. It feels calming, but your body is actually under more stress. You take a puff, and on the outside, you might look relaxed. But inside, your heart rate climbs, your blood pressure spikes, and your blood sugar swings. Nicotine is a stimulant pretending to be your friend. It creates the very stress it promises to relieve, leaving your body in a constant state of tension while convincing your mind it's helping. One of the hidden traps of quitting is how your body reacts in the first few days. When you quit, blood sugar gets shaky. You might find yourself reaching for sweets without even thinking. But here's the catch. Sugar hits the same dopamine buttons as nicotine. The same gotta have it feeling. It feels like comfort, but it's a substitute that keeps the craving cycle alive. If you replace cigarettes with sugar, you're not breaking the pattern, you're just swapping one trigger for another. Recognizing this trap is key to building real freedom, not just a temporary fix. One step toward breaking free from nicotine might include using nicotine replacement products like gums, sprays, or patches. For some people, these tools help ease the transition. For others, quitting cold turkey feels right. There's no single path, but the goal is the same: complete freedom from nicotine. Whether you taper off or stop immediately, what matters most is moving toward a life where cravings no longer call the shots. Total freedom isn't just possible, it's the destination. The golden rule of quitting is simple, and it's backed by brain science. Not a single puff, ever. If you've struggled with nicotine, you're dealing with changed brain chemistry. One puff doesn't just satisfy a craving, it reactivates the entire addiction cycle. But this isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to empower you. Because now you know the rule, and every time you follow it, you win. Every craving you resist is a victory. Every smoke-free day builds your freedom. Your body wants to heal. Within 20 minutes, your heart rate begins to drop. Within 12 hours, carbon monoxide levels normalize. Within weeks, your circulation improves. You were never broken. You were designed to heal completely. You are stronger than you think. In the early days of quitting, it's easy to fall into traps. Trading cigarettes for sugar or caffeine, spending time around smokers before you're ready, or believing that withdrawal will never end. That voice saying, "I need something now," isn't truth. It's just old neural pathways firing off familiar signals. You don't actually need anything except time, patience, and space to rewire. And you will, because nicotine is just a chemical. You are complex, unique, and capable of incredible healing. The same body that became dependent can become completely free. With every sunrise, every deep breath, every moment of clarity, you're proving it. Your freedom starts now. Quitting isn't easy, but it's absolutely possible. In just 5 minutes, you've learned what nicotine really does inside your body, how one puff can restart the addiction cycle, and why staying smoke-free is the key to healing. But this is just the beginning. There's so much more to discover. Like what to do when cravings hit, how your body repairs itself day by day, and how to build a life where nicotine no longer calls the shots. I'd love to walk with you through that journey. Whether it's in the 3-day break-free challenge at quitstrong.org or through personal coaching. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment. Your freedom doesn't start tomorrow or next Monday. It starts right now. And you've got this.